big bios. Me and big. Buy the models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument. I'm 6 foot. I stand.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Here we go. So the Hawks will get the first possession. Outside Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look. There's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously, effort. You can't do anything without it. But also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all 5 guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
And Young, here we go. Right side Johnson. Bogdanovich from long range. And he buries his first look.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Young misses.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
On the wing, Levine. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young way outside. Smith with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
The kick out to Johnson. Drains the triple.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, PA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So both teams making some changes here. Hawks trail by 4. Young with it. Pass to Bufkin. 11 feet out. Now Okongwu. Outside Hunter. Second chance shot. Bufkin, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Outside Levine. To the right side. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Bufkin. And he he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Here's Buzelis. Here's Vucevic. Smith with it. Left side, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Buffkin. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Buffkin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Pass to Buffkin. And that one is hammered home.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
"51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
There's Young with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter, the screen. Drops in the layup for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Bulls up by 4, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Bulls 20, the Hawks 16.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Buffkin. Give him 8 points now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brook Lopez.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Hawks trail by 3. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Here's White. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Buffkin. He's got 9. And the layup is good off the glass. Buffkin's got 11.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Terry. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Buffkin. Back to Johnson. Now here's Bogdanovich. And they're pushing it up. Here's Buzelis. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Very encouraging to see Buzelis just going off offensively. This rookie is certainly feeling himself right now, and I love it.
Here's Buffkin. He's got 11. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Buffkin. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfect.
Bulls leading by 3. Outside White. And here is Vucevic. For 3, Covington. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Oh, putting the 3 in 3 and D. This team is so much better when Covington is making those shots.
Out left to the wing. Some room here for Capella. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. White drives in. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 6. Picked by Bogdanovich. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Down low. Clock at 6. The three, Covington. Knocks down the long J. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. Young inside. Pass to Rizache. Back to Young. Bogdanovich with it. He's covered by Levine. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Nance. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Young. And now the Bulls in transition. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's just strength right there. Levine's time in the weight room paying off.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from Levine. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's Young. Over Giddey. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's Levine. Got it. Good job in the low post. Levine's got 11 points.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
.29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Young. And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Smith outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Young from long range hits a three-pointer. 9 points in the game.
Well, you need to run Trae off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
The three, Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. The three, Smith. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Outside Levine. To the left wing. Second chance effort. And again, it's Chicago. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Now here's Giddey. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Rebound Atlanta.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Hunter. And here's Johnson, covered by Smith. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 5 points.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Yeah, that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 14. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Hawks trail by 14. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Capella. Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nance. Over Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that athletic move by Levine forces the defender's hand.
Both free throws good from Levine. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Bufkin. Chicago with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Smith outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Bufkin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Levine. 16 points for him. Crafty move. Okongwu with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Here's Buzelis. 14 points for him. Smith outside. They shoot again. Here's Lopez. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Buffkin, no good. Chicago leading by 18. Now Levine. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. The three ball. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Buffkin. "35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Buzelis. True on the 14-footer. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Outside Hunter. Nance the screen. Got it off in time. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Bulls out in front.
58. The Hawks, 38.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hawks trail by 20. Up top, Young. Fires, top of the key. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Vucevic. Now Smith. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Young inside. From 18 feet away. Here's Buffkin. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. The shot that time not on target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he can't bank that one in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Here's Giddey. Takes it inside. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 19-point game. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Making a switch here.
Let's hear it for all our dancers. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls. Number 45.
Young with it. Capella inside. Pass to Buffkin. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Terry. Chicago leading by 19. Outside Covington. Sinks the tray.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out to Covington from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Johnson. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Outside Young. The kick out to Johnson. On the take. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Buffkin cans it from the wing.
The assist. Clint Capella.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's Giddey. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Young looking around. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Out to Covington. It's Giddey on the wing. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 20. Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Here's Giddey. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 1:52 left to play in the 4th.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free tickets.
.152 left in the 4th quarter.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA. Young from long range. Buries it from 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Unloads. Shot by LaVine, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. Pass to Young. To the inside. And stolen by Covington. LaVine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And the dunk by LaVine.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior, getting the D's attention right there.
And both free throws good for Young. Here's Buzelis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. 13 fouls.
Yeah, the skill set the rookie Buzelis has is really impressive. A tall, slender forward who is very crafty and versatile to be so young.
Pass to Rizache. Back to Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Off the mark. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems.
From the T to the O, up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble, and I'm how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Here the race like a spaceship is flow. All this drip, think I'm below sea level. With that weak best, right around with. Watch 3 pebbles, bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. Picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I make you a person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like the ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider. Me? Musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. Y'all thought you was sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building and that I slept on more floors in the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't filling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped could be higher up on a list than me. Yeah, here I sit on your list though at 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me the hilarious. So when I get dissed and by a pioneer who is one of the reasons why I am here, they tell me I should just let that go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't get no reply. That man is a legend, so am I. Yeah. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries can treat me just like they can stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Cement my legacy, I definitely needed. Controversy, I always fed on, I need it. Treat it like a truck hit a head on, I meet it. I get on a beat, and it's like that I Got a Tiger song is playing in my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times, can't count. Sometimes it does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands dealt. John Manziel, odd man out. Heavyweight war to Scott Van Pelt. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am bound to get that way beyond crazy, shady gone. But hey, maybe I'm the GOAT, the bitch on and baby Tron, and that's why they be on the they be on. Cause
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a GOAT. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Bassline drop, I tell you who
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Badder than, bad from me bad. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want see this cross, make me have it on me hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run.
Yo. From a guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me have a hawk. Which one when we have dead have it. Them like kings. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. One face in a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder done.
Badder done. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Leo, light it up.